What's up, YouTube? It's your boy the Real Quinn Jr. and I'm back with another video on Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker. Today I'm gonna actually hold up, wait. First, I want to apologize for taking so long to continue this series. But in today's video, I'm going to be continuing my clothing skill breakdowns. And today we're going to be going into depth on Indestructible. And as you can see, it's not really nothing too special. It's straight to the point. It's supposed to boost guard. So in this video, I'm going to be showing how effective this clothing skill is and if it's actually worth using. But before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I've seen that I've been getting a decent amount of views on my video, but the subscriber count doesn't match. So I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, so for the first build, we're going to be going without Indestructible. So if you can see here, it doesn't take much time to break the guard. To be exact, it takes 8 hits to break through a guard without Indestructible equipped, which isn't really a lot of hits. Especially if you're fighting somebody that knows how to attack cancel, where they can just spam you with the same hit over and over again. Your guard's going to get destroyed. So then I hold the strong attack button, and I do this twice, and I break through the guard easily, which is just not going to work. All your opponent has to do is hold the Y button, or whichever button is for the strong attack on whatever system you're playing. But did you see right here? All it takes is 2 of them, and that guard is gone. Which, when you think about it, is pretty inconvenient, especially if you're trying to defend something. You're just really going to be a liability. But y'all are going to be a little surprised by what happens when we put Indestructible on. So we just switched to the defense build where I have Indestructible. You see here, even though the camera moves a little bit, they're already on their 3rd combo trying to break through my guard. So when you slow this down, and I'm going to do my best to count. Alright, I'm not a math major, but I think I'll be pretty decent. So he misses the first 2. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we get around, it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It took 18 attacks, 18 hits to break that guard. 18. If you're somebody that already knew about this, shame on you for not telling anybody. So then we try the heavy attacks, and you see here, it takes 3 full heavy attacks to break through the guard. So you can already see just from this, it increases the strength of your guard by a decent amount, considering that it takes this much to break through the guard. And that's saying that you don't take a break in between and shoot a jutsu off or something like that. So after I decide to see how Indestructible does against jutsu that are supposed to break guard, and you can see here that the Leaf Rising Wind literally just breaks through it, and Dynamic Entry. So Indestructible has no effect. So then, if you don't know, if you watch one of my other videos, you know that Majestic Flame Destroyer breaks through Sand Shield, and it also breaks your guard. So I attempted to see if with Indestructible on and while I'm blocking, if it would still break my guard. And you see, it did break my guard. So Sand Shield's basically useless against Majestic still. So I tried it against Snake Thrust also, and it broke through. So that basically gave me the conclusion that even with Indestructible, it doesn't protect you from jutsu that break guard naturally, which is a bummer. I mean, maybe later on they might be able to upgrade this clothing skill and make it to where it doesn't break your guard, but I mean, they don't really update clothing skills. I mean, besides like some wording, so possibility that happens, probably not that high. But basically, the takeaway from what I got from this clothing skill, I mean, it's pretty useful and helpful if you're going against somebody that doesn't have a jutsu that breaks through your guard. If they have something that's going to break through your guard, then it's going to be pretty hard to actually, like, actually utilize this clothing skill. But even still, I mean, you see how drastic of a change it made for your defense. And if you're pairing it with like something that I'm doing right now with the 8 trigrams palm rotation, if you know how to time it right, if you're sweaty enough, if you're dripping on your controller enough, you just might be able to get it done. And then I even ran a few normal matches with this. I didn't get to actually load into a base battle, which I feel like this clothing skill would do the best in. I mean, unless you end up going against somebody whose palms are sweaty. I mean, we always end up fighting them. If you're playing somebody that got through with Chiha, Shuriken, Obarami, and Leaf Rise and Wind, you might have a little bit of trouble. But no point in me just trying to stretch this video out too much. I was trying to get straight to the point, and yeah, basically, I mean, I feel like this clothing skill did do better than Tenacity Rising. And Indestructible is something that I probably will be using on my defense builds for the most part. I mean, besides Ready and Resolute, I mean, yeah, it's pretty good for a defense build. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in to today's video, and we will be continuing this series. I mean, if there's a certain clothing skill that you want me to review before I go to others, let me know, and I'll go ahead and push that one up on the list. But again, make sure y'all subscribe, man. If you clicked onto this right now, there's no reason why you shouldn't be subscribed. Just go ahead and help me out. Go ahead and support. But no, honestly, truly, I really do appreciate y'all for clicking onto the video. And you already know the deal. All socials are in the description. And appreciate y'all for tuning in. And we will be having weekly content, so make sure you got the bell notification on so you can know whenever I post a new video. And I thank y'all for tuning in today. I'm gonna see y'all next time. We up.